What's up everyone? I'm Nicole and welcome back to my channel. So today is this little hair tutorial. Let me zoom out for you. So there's this little hair tutorial. My hair is pretty long, so it does take a little bit for me to do it, but I hope you guys like the look. This makeup look will be posted already. It's going to be my Mother's Day look, so if you haven't checked it out, you should go do so. I'm going to put a little card thing around here for that. And so let's get on to my hair tutorial. Hello my beauties, got my wine glass and we are ready to do this voiceover. Alright, so I'm going to start off by parting my hair. I do put a majority of my hair at the top and I leave it. I normally do like 3 rows as you see there. Then I grab, now I want you to watch slowly. The first piece of hair that is curled around is curled straight, and as I keep on curling, I kind of twirl it around. This is my technique of how I use a curling wand. A curling wand means that it's thicker at the top as it is at the bottom. It kind of goes into like a cone type shape, and you'll see it a little closer. But here I'm just like going with the motions. I wanted to do that close-up for you guys, and I do a close-up, little bits and pieces within this video, just for the simple fact that it's harder to see from far away. But because my hair is so long, I still want you guys to be able to see the length of it, as well as how hard it is, because the wand isn't as long as it should be for the size of my hair. This is a curling wand, yeah. This is a curling wand specifically for shorter hairs or normal average sized hair. My hair is a lot longer than the average woman's hair, so it does take me a lot longer. Sometimes I even have to curl it twice. I won't be able to put the entire thing in there, but you will see that as we go on with the video. But you see me going with the motions, but you see the technique comes in a little bit more as well when I initially do that first kind of like straight flat curl, and then as I go along I twist the curls. I just really like this technique. I've always been doing it. I don't know why or how I started, but it's kind of like just easier. Sometimes it all curls around. I feel like after a while, the back, I just start doing it as fast as I can. This is in fast motion. This is not real, but I'm not going that fast, I promise you. But just so you know. Okay, so I am taking off that top piece. I do 3 layers, as I mentioned before. I personally like to keep my line very straight and in the middle of my head, so I do keep that kind of going throughout my entire hair curling video. I try to keep that line there. I always keep the straight part, the uncurled part, in the front, and I leave the curled part in the back, just because I like to do the prettiest part, which is the front, I like to do at the end to make sure that it all aligns with the rest of my hair. Oh, another thing is I like to curl outward. So what that means is the way I put my curls goes away from my face. You see, it turns away. So I go, my hand and the curl goes from under the wand and then over the wand. Yeah, under the wand and then over the wand. So initially you see it kind of curls under and then you see it go over. So at this portion I am doing it multiple times. Oh, normally I do wait about maybe a good 20 seconds. I do count 20 seconds before I loosen my curl. But just like how you saw there a few minutes ago or a few seconds ago, my hair is a lot longer, so I will wait the 20 seconds, but not all the hair falls in. So I'll loosen up the curl a little bit and then I'll redo it, and somehow for some reason it does, I'm able to add more hair after that because it kind of like loosens the top. It's not as hard in the top. I mean, in the top of the piece, but I don't really need it as loose because since we already had some heat for those 20 seconds there, we can loosen up the curl a little bit more, and then allow the bottom to get more heat and tighten up a little bit more. I am not a hair curling expert by no means. I recently started curling. I mean, I've curled my hair with this wand after high school for sure. I did not curl my hair before high school. I've always had it in a flat iron. I've always like flat ironed it, but now I don't really flat iron it anymore just because my hair flattens so much because of the weight of the length and the weight of my hair. It flattens out naturally. So I don't really need to flat iron it anymore. I usually don't flat iron it at all anymore. I'll try to curl it, or I'll put it in a braid, in like a normal braid to kind of get that little wave, or for when it dries to get that wave. But other than that, I don't really flat iron it anymore. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Ooh, look at that. Girl. Okay, so I didn't have a chair, so I was like bending over every time I had to drop down the curler. Alright, so we're doing the top. It was nodding a little bit because I don't know, sometimes my hair does that. When the longer your hair, the easier it is to knot. Usually my hair doesn't knot too much that I really like, it's hard for me, but I just brush it through or put some conditioner or something. So here you can't really see the line too much, but it is still there. I make sure it's still there. Yeah, see? There you go. And as you can see, I do leave the curled part in the back and the loose part in the front. Even if it does that, I separate it and I make sure that every single curled part is in the back, just because I like to do my hair from the back to the front. Yes, this is my natural hair. For any of you guys that think this is if you guys think this is like a wig or extensions or anything, it is not. This is my real hair. I will do a video where like I'll run my hand through my hair and I'll mess up my hair, or I'll do something so you guys can like really see it. I mean, trust me, you won't be able to part your hair that pretty, I believe. If you did have extensions, I mean, I've never had extensions, so I don't really know exactly what you can and can't be able to do. But trust me, I don't wear extensions. My hair is very thin, not to wear extensions. Well, to wear extensions. So you see that I do loosen up the curl a little bit, and then little by little I will add that curl. I will curl it back in. You see that the top is a lot looser than it was before. That is because I did wait those 20 seconds and then I loosened it up. Oh, so I don't know if I mentioned this in the video, but I did curl it higher than I usually do, because normally I'm in a rush, so I don't really have the time to curl my hair this pretty. So normally I'll do the curls from my shoulders down, maybe a little bit higher than my shoulders, just to get like that ends curl. I'll do another video with that one. This one I wanted to do with like the full head of hair. This is what I do normally when I'm not going out, when I'm just doing a video, or if I'm just taking some pictures, I'll do it like this. Or if I have more time. Usually when I go out, I don't have that much time. So like this, normally this would take me like maybe an hour if I'm actually going out to do it, but my ends will maybe take me like 15 to 20 minutes depending on how perfect I want it to be. Or if I'm doing the ponytail curl, that would take me for sure like 10 minutes because it doesn't take that long to do. So the front, yeah, there. The front is a little bit more special just because I like to do it all the way to the top. And I will, you see that it's straight for a bigger portion on the top. It's very flat. It's not as curled as you see at the bottom. I didn't twist it as much. But you see, I will be doing it again. Normally, what did I do? Oh, I guess I skipped that part. Well, you'll see it on the other side, but then I run my fingers through it. I always run my fingers through my hair, even though it does fall towards the end of the night because my hair is so thick. I mean, it's so long. It will fall, but I still don't really prefer to have those bunched up curls. I like it to kind of look more like these loosey-goosey curls. I've always been confused when I was younger and like in high school when I didn't really curl my hair too much. I was always confused at how these girls were able to get these types of curls when every time I would try to curl my hair, it would come out so loose. And it was because that's what they would do. They would kind of brush their hands through it so it fell a little bit, so it looked more natural rather than looking like you just got like cheerleading curls or something. Which, not to bash any cheerleaders, but those are the curls. Like, that's the type of curls that they use. Like, they like them very like curled up and tight, so that whenever they jump, the curls don't fall. So at one point I did want to like redo my front on my left side. If you're watching this, it'll be your right side. You see I keep on touching it. It was just annoying me. So after like running my hands through it and putting a little bit of soon you'll see me put some spray on. Normally I don't like it to be too hard, so the spray I'll usually put it on my hands first and kind of run it through my hair. You'll see that in a little bit. Yeah, you see I'm like annoyed with how this little piece came out, but have no fear, I am fixing it. So I do go in with it again, making sure that it does curl from all the way to the top. And again, curling it. Let me tell you, this took a little bit. Like you see this on camera, it's rolling fast on camera, but in person, it was kind of... Okay, so now I'm going in with that spray. I do put it on my hand first because I do not like how hard the spray gets sometimes. Sometimes I'll do it like that depending on like how it is, but for the top at least, I want it to be fluffy and cute, and there you go. So this is the end result to my hair curling tutorial. I normally don't do it that high, but just for the sake of this video, I wanted to do it higher normally, and I actually really like how it came out. So I'm gonna start doing it a lot higher, because normally I just do like the ends a little bit, because doing my entire hair takes so long because my hair is down below my butt. So it takes forever to curl if I'm really doing it the way I did it in the video. So I really don't do it that much. But, you know, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Love you guys. Bye.